Welcome back to Today we will learn about the remarkable cast developments and explosive storylines unfolding during the pivotal week of September 15th to 19th, 2025. As Salem's most influential families experience dramatic shifts that will reshape the very foundations of their interconnected destinies. The DiMera dynasty reclaims its power. The legendary Theo Penglis makes his commanding return to Salem as the sophisticated and calculating Tony DiMera, bringing with him an air of mystery and strategic brilliance that has fans buzzing with anticipation. This isn't merely a casual visit to his beloved hometown. Tony's comeback represents a calculated chess move in the ongoing power struggles that define Salem's elite circles. His presence during this crucial week signals major corporate machinations and family alliances that could permanently alter the landscape of both DiMera Enterprises and the personal relationships that bind Salem's most prominent families together. The seasoned actor's portrayal promises to deliver the trademark DiMera sophistication mixed with underlying danger that has made Tony one of soap opera's most compelling patriarchs. Industry insiders suggest that Tony's return coincides with significant business developments that could impact multiple Salem families, creating ripple effects that extend far beyond the DiMera mansion's ornate walls. Victoria's birthday celebration becomes a family milestone. Monday, September 15th marks a particularly special occasion as the adorable twins Amelia and Kennedy Heilman return to reprise their roles as little Victoria, the precious daughter of Xander Cook and Sarah Horton. This birthday celebration transforms into something far more significant than a simple children's party. It becomes a pivotal moment where family dynamics shift and new understandings emerge between the young parents who have weathered countless storms together. The party atmosphere provides the perfect backdrop for Sarah to witness a completely different side of Xander, one that reveals depths of character and paternal devotion that surprise even those closest to him. This revelation occurs against the festive setting of birthday decorations, children's laughter, and the warm glow of family togetherness, creating a stark contrast to the usual drama and conflict that typically surrounds these characters. The one stormy night press conference becomes Tony's stage. Tuesday, September 16th brings unprecedented drama when Tony DiMera strategically hijacks what was intended to be a routine press conference for the anticipated One Stormy Night project. This bold maneuver demonstrates Tony's masterful ability to seize control of any situation and redirect it toward his own carefully orchestrated agenda. The press conference, which was meant to showcase creative collaborations and entertainment ventures, instead becomes a platform for Tony to make mysterious announcements that leave both the media and Salem residents speculating about his true intentions. The event draws key Salem figures including Alex Kyriakis, Stephanie Johnson, and Kate Roberts, all of whom find themselves unexpectedly caught in Tony's web of intrigue. The sophisticated businessman's ability to transform a simple media event into a stage for his own dramatic purposes showcases the DiMera family's legendary flair for theatrical timing and strategic manipulation. Young Thomas DiMera brings innocent wisdom. Wednesday, September 17th features the talented young actor Kerry Christopher returning as Thomas DiMera, fresh from his exciting new role in HBO's highly anticipated DC's Lanterns series. Thomas's scenes with his father Chad DiMera carry emotional weight as the perceptive youngster navigates the complex adult relationships surrounding him with remarkable maturity for his age. The father-son dynamic between Chad and Thomas provides viewers with heartwarming moments that showcase the softer side of the DiMera legacy, proving that even within Salem's most powerful family, genuine love and concern for the next generation remains paramount. Thomas's innocent questions about his father's romantic interests reveal the child's keen observational skills and his desire to see his father find happiness after enduring numerous romantic disappointments and family tragedies. Anna DiMera's elegant return creates romantic tension. Thursday, September 18th witnesses the graceful return of Emmy Award-winning actress Leanne Hunley as the sophisticated and sharp-tongued Anna DiMera. Her reunion with Tony promises to reignite the passionate and often turbulent relationship that has captivated audiences for decades. Anna's unexpected appearance during what should have been a private romantic evening creates the perfect storm of emotions. With years of separation, unresolved feelings, and accumulated life experiences colliding in spectacular fashion. The chemistry between Anna and Tony has always represented one of Days of Our Lives' most compelling love stories, combining elegance, wit, and genuine emotional connection with the dramatic flair that only the DiMera family can deliver. Anna's sharp intelligence and Tony's sophisticated charm create verbal sparring matches that entertain while revealing deeper truths about their enduring bond. Kate Roberts' ill-timed interruption of their romantic reunion adds an additional layer of complexity to an already charged situation. This intrusion forces Anna and Tony to navigate not only their personal reunion, but also the social politics and business obligations that constantly influence their relationship choices. Friday's climactic developments promise major revelations. The week concludes on Friday, September 19th, with Tony making a mysterious and potentially game-changing offer to both Xander Cook and Philip Kyriakis. This strategic move demonstrates Tony's ability to identify key players in Salem's business landscape and position himself as a power broker capable of influencing major decisions that affect multiple families and corporations. The nature of Tony's proposal remains shrouded in secrecy, but industry speculation suggests it could involve significant corporate restructuring, family alliances, or business ventures that would cement the DiMera family's continued influence over Salem's economic and social hierarchy. Both Xander and Philip represent different aspects of Salem's business community, making Tony's simultaneous approach to both men particularly intriguing and potentially explosive. This carefully orchestrated week of returns, revelations, and strategic maneuvering sets the stage for long-term storylines that promise to keep viewers engaged while honoring the rich history and complex relationships that have made Days of Our Lives a beloved institution for generations of soap opera fans. Part 2. Days of Our Lives Weekly Update, September 8th to 12th, 2025. Theo's homecoming and Javi's heartbreaking truth. Welcome back, dear friends of Days of Our Lives. This week in Salem was nothing short of an emotional roller coaster, filled with long-awaited reunions, shocking confessions, painful family clashes, and new mysteries that continue to pull our favorite characters deeper into webs of secrets. If you missed any of the action between September 8th and September 12th, let us take you step by step through the dramatic events that unfolded, while also looking closer at what each moment means for the families and friendships that shape Salem's destiny. Monday, September 8th, 2025, episode number 15200. The week opened with tension already simmering. Xander, Paul Telfer, and Philip, Jean-Paul Lavoisier, discovered and destroyed a hidden listening device. The bug had been carefully planted, but by whom? While both men realized they were being spied upon, suspicion swirled like smoke. Just as they were piecing together their next steps, Gabby, Sherry Jimenez, swept in, insisting she had no connection to the surveillance. Her charm and quick wit covered her tracks, at least for now, but viewers know better than to trust Gabby at face value. Elsewhere, family loyalty was put to the test. Jack, Matthew Ashford, and Jennifer, Melissa Reeves, confronted their son-in-law Chad, Billy Flynn, unleashing years of pent-up frustration. They accused him of putting the Green family ahead of his own, a betrayal they could not overlook. While their heated exchange rattled Chad, it was Thomas, Carrie Christopher, the ever-curious grandson, who overheard a secret not meant for his ears. Jennifer, in a moment of fierce maternal instinct, confessed to Jack that she would go to any lengths to protect her grandchildren from Kat, Annalyn McCord. What does any lengths really mean? Fans can sense trouble brewing. Meanwhile, intrigue unfolded at DiMera Enterprises. Gwen, Emily O'Brien, caught Kat snooping in EJ's, Dan Feuerriegel, office with suspicious blueprints in her hand. Kat, smooth as silk, managed to talk Gwen out of reporting her. Later, EJ distracted Gwen with talk of the DiMera Family Free Clinic, a project that sounds noble but hides darker undertones. His parting words to Gwen chilled the air. No one will ever know the true extent of what they are plotting. Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, episode number 15201. The next day brought lighter news, at least for a moment. Stephanie, Abigail Klein, discovered she had become a best-selling author, a triumph that briefly allowed her to bask in joy. Yet Salem rarely lets anyone enjoy peace for long. Xander tried to extend an olive branch to Philip by inviting him to Victoria's birthday celebration, while Philip attempted to woo Gabby with a dinner outing. Unbeknownst to him, Gabby was secretly working behind the scenes on a major deal, one that could blow his world apart if the truth comes out. At the same time, Kat shared her frustrations with Rafe, Galen Gehring, over EJ's suspicious blueprints. But their discussion was cut short when EJ himself presented those very blueprints to Chad, signaling that whatever game he's playing, he's not hiding it from everyone. Perhaps the brightest moment of the day came when Tony, Theo Penglis, welcomed Theo, Tyler Joseph Andrews, back to Salem. His reappearance stirred warm memories of family ties, and Tony's invitation to stay at the DiMera mansion felt like the start of a new chapter. Longtime viewers know Theo's return always signals both healing and change for Salem. Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, episode number 15202. Wednesday turned into a day of emotional reunions and heartfelt conversations. Maggie, Suzanne Rogers, and Julie, Susan Seaforth Hayes, two matriarchs of Salem, came together to share their grief. Their conversation reminded viewers of the strength of friendship and the bonds that have carried the Horton family through decades of triumph and tragedy. In the town square, JJ, Casey Moss, ran into Theo. The encounter was bittersweet, as Theo expressed confusion about JJ returning to the police force. Their conversation hinted at unresolved wounds, while also reminding us how much both young men have endured. Elsewhere, Kayla, Mary Beth Evans, confided in Marlena, Deidre Hall, about EJ's ambitious plans to open the DiMera Free Clinic. On the surface, the clinic seems charitable, but Kayla's doubts reflected a deeper suspicion. Salem knows all too well that EJ rarely does anything without a hidden agenda. Stephanie, ever loyal to the Horton legacy, urged EJ to name the clinic after Tom Horton, hoping to tie the project to the family's good name. Whether EJ will agree remains to be seen. Meanwhile, Sean, Brandon Beamer, and Belle Martha Madison spent time reminiscing, giving longtime fans tender reminders of their enduring love. But the day's highlight came when Abe, James Reynolds, was stunned by Theo's sudden arrival at his door. Overcome with emotion, Abe welcomed his son home and invited him to stay with him and Paulina, Jackie Harry. The joy of father and son reuniting reminded viewers of Salem's enduring theme: family always finds its way back. Thursday, September 11th, 2025, episode number 15203. Thursday brought a shattering revelation. Javi, Al Calderon, a character who has carried quiet pain for far too long, finally opened up to Leo, Greg Ricart. With tears in his eyes, Javi revealed the heartbreaking truth. He once had a daughter, and she is gone. The confession was raw, emotional, and haunting, laying bare a side of Javi that few had seen. For Leo, often the source of humor and mischief, the moment forced him into the role of confidant. For viewers, it was a stark reminder of how grief shapes lives in silence. At Salem University, Johnny, Carson Boatman, nervously prepared for his first day as a professor, stepping into a new role of responsibility. Chanel, Raven Bowens, always supportive yet determined, reminded her husband of her longing for family. She confessed she wanted to try adoption again, reigniting a storyline that has touched many hearts in Salem. Elsewhere, Rachel, Alice Halsey, skipped school, weighed down by the emotional turmoil surrounding her mother. Holly, Ashley Puzimis, noticing her distress, became her unlikely comfort. The younger generation continues to grapple with problems far beyond their years. Meanwhile, Stephanie admitted to Alex, Robert Scott Wilson, that Steve was secretly working for someone investigating Titan and DiMera. This revelation sets the stage for dangerous consequences, as corporate espionage has never ended quietly in Salem. Friday, September 12th, 2025, episode number 15204. The week closed with a crescendo of secrets and confrontations. Tate, Leo Howard, determined to uncover the truth, pressed Sophia, Rachel Boyd, about the baby yet again. His tactic was emotional manipulation, appealing to her lingering feelings for him. Sophia stood her ground, but her silence suggested she is hiding something monumental. Kristen, Stacy Hayduk, received the shock of her life when her daughter Rachel appeared unexpectedly. Their complicated relationship, built on love but fractured by betrayal, remains one of Salem's most fragile bonds. At Salem University, Holly and Johnny crossed paths, reigniting the sparks between them while hinting at new conflicts that could strain Chanel and Johnny's marriage. And once more, Javi's grief dominated the screen. His detailed confession to Leo about his daughter's tragic fate pulled viewers deeper into his sorrow. It was a storyline that left fans both devastated and eager to see how Javi's past will shape his future in Salem. Meanwhile, the mystery of Tesoro thickened. Rafe, Galen Gehring, Brady, Eric Martsolf, and Stephen Nichols, pieced together clues about the baby's identity. In a risky move, Rafe secretly collected a DNA sample from Tesoro without informing the others, proving once again that secrets in Salem are rarely kept out in the open for long.